Certainly, if you don't mind, Rick, I'm going to take this first. Is it first round or is it ninth round? It's first round. And I'm going to start us off with a bit of a scope battle, as we all love to see. I believe I'm going to follow the Goofy. See the scope? It is indeed. It is Goofy. Nothing just yet from him. Looking in towards that handbag area, and they towards the alley too. Tags but no frags. Shots are being rattled off, but there's still nothing. Oh, I heard a bomb going down, and Italy are going to get that bomb down. That's very, very quick there. And that is the bomb down. 40 seconds left the clock, and the Netherlands need to do something. Blues does take down Safa, and that makes it a 4 versus 2. Micro being heavily tagged up. Riddick taking down Delita, but he's mopping up Micro. That's a 2S, and he's down on the bomb. Robert coming down, taking the Deagle frag onto Riddick. And Umberto picking himself up. Blues, but Mark taking down Umberto, and that's a defuse there. And that is the 1-0 there to the Netherlands. Fantastic work. And that was a very, very quick bomb pull up from Italy. Don't see that often now on Crash. 1-0.
Yeah, and still a good retake from the Netherlands there.
Fantastic.
Taking it, and Blues just baiting out the fire for the team and let these get the defuse in. Here we are into the second round with Goofy picking one, but hey, the later comes back with 2 kills. And it's a quick round of the Netherlands. Jesus. How do? It's bye.
Curry pot's been done. Totally ready. The cast Robert. Peek up towards the early frags there. I'm going to be watching the scope. I'm always interested to see what these scopes can do on Crash. Seems to be an aggressive way from Dins as well in towards the alley, but he's getting himself heavily tagged up and the frag. Safa opening up there onto Blues, but Dins does take down Goofy. Mark taking down Riddick and followed up by Dins himself. A second frag taking down Umberto. That's now a 2 versus 4 situation that the Italians are in. Gonna be tough. Robert getting himself heavily tagged up there with the Deagle. But Mark is doing the dirty work, coming in from the back and taking down Safa, and his Spidey senses must be tingling because Micro came up towards top A and he was waiting for him, and that is 3-0.
It seems like the Netherlands are in a pretty comfortable position. We have Dins with not even dying yet. Mark as well. Let's go to them. See what Dins is up to. They are being tagged up from the car. So far, Italy are just gonna take this one pretty slow. Sure, if that's the thing you want to be doing. But A attack is sort of on. Dins that just got a glimpse of one over at the chopper jumping down. Well, Blues will get the frag there onto Mirko. Robert meanwhile looking for peace. Mark holding that BLE. Mark did just spot a player missing those shots over at front blue. He does take up quite heavily, and that's Riddick there. Now in trouble. The leader is gonna look for him as well. Rattling off some shots, but it's not to be. Blues getting himself a second frag around onto Sva. Now Italy, 2-man down. It's not looking all too good. Mark finds Goofy. Goofy back to the leader. Umbe onto Mark. Blues getting himself a third frag around to do Riddick. It's all onto Umbe. 1-on-3, bomb in hand. Bye bye Umbe. Blues getting himself a George Foreman, and it's gonna make it 4-0.
Excellent round there from the Netherlands, looking very comfortable on the defensive side on Crash. Usually you can hold yourself quite well, and defence attack is very, very difficult. I'm going to see Safa, he's got a very forward spawn here for the Italians. Cheeky jump there on towards the helicopter. Opening frag going to come from Umberto. Blues does take down Micro though. Seems to be playing a little bit aggressive towards A. No, nothing as of yet. Not even a frag. Gets himself over on pallet, but Dins is there to shut him down quickly. And Blues doing the dirty work as well, taking down Goofy. Still again, Italy are getting that bomb down. They're the only ones in A. He's happening to go for the fake, but Blues does get the Deagle frag there onto Riddick. Shots are being fired in towards A site. And it's going to be a very, very tough round for him to come back here from. Shots from everywhere coming out. Bomb is on towards top A. He's got a minute to play with. And they're all going to be shutting him down in towards the middle. But he's going to get the tag and the frag there onto Robert. That's 1 versus 3. He's still playing in towards top A. Doesn't know where the others are. Heavily tagging the one towards T-wall, but Blues does take him down on the AK. He picks up, and that's 5-0. And the Netherlands looking very, very comfortable, and Italy are going to have to change something fast.
Indeed, they're going to have to get some rounds in, because otherwise, I mean, you do look generally on defense for an 8-4 scoreline, but 5-0 already is incredibly good stuff coming out for the Netherlands. Goofy and Umbe are going to try and take this round in the back, dropping Blues and Dins. Oh, but it is looking for some frags, but they just got a glimpse of one over at pillars. Now where are Italy gonna go to? They're actually gonna go for mid. They just don't want to go for A so far. And they will get one onto Robert. leader nearly getting a second frag as well, but it is not to be. 2-on-4 situation. 1-on-4. The leader all on his own. It's not to be. His SMGs were out of ammo. 5-1. First round of the board for Italy. Finally.
Finally got themselves a round, and a good round. Seemed to be a mid-focus push. That worked very much in their favour. I don't think the Netherlands will let them do that again. I think they're going to be wise to those tricks. Micro dropping the bomb in towards Blue Garden, and he is down. Umberto taking down Delita though. That's the big guy, but Robert getting a lovely frag there onto Umberto. Now 3 versus 4, heavily tagged his blues. And he is now down in bottom A. Safa doing a fantastic job. Now 3 versus 3, looking better here for the Italians. They're working their way towards A site. They do need to try and pick themselves up the bomb potentially to try and get the bomb down as well. In tags, but no frags. Safa still there, but Dins does take down really with a headshot. Down 2 versus 3, shots being rattled off. Safa try to play safe, but Robert's still banging through that wall. That's 1 versus 3, and it's all for Goofy to do. He's got SMG in hand now, as well as the bomb. As far as I'm aware, Robert isn't looking towards that A bottom site area. He thinks he's still around. Dins is going to take him down. That's a nice round there from the Netherlands. Well taken back on towards A site. 6-1, your score.
Still that dreadful 5-round lead for Italy. For the Netherlands, sorry. Dreadful for Italy. I'll pick it up with Robert. Just gonna go for that blue house spam while Dins get himself a nade frag onto Mirko. Let's see. Italy are gonna go for another pretty slow push because one teammate got shut down by the nade. They are gonna be pretty much locked down on this blue side. The Netherlands have plenty of time to set themselves in, get himself in a nice defensive spot. Goofy does find the leader. 4-on-4. Okay, over at B alley. Does tag up blues once again. Gonna go on forward. There's actually 2 players watching that B alley, and it's not a good idea for him to push it at all. Bomb still in blue, 40 seconds left on the clock. Dins is just holding A. I do Robert as well in support. See, it's Mark over at B long, covering it. Against Dumbe, blues as well, pushing it. Robert does find Swa. Still, these Italians are still in mid, still looking for frags. I don't think it's gonna happen. Mark will find Riddick. It's all onto Dumbe. Goofy. Blues is just gonna charge down Goofy with a deagle. And now it's left up to Dumbe, and it's not gonna happen. The time was ticking away too fast. 7-1.
Definitely a fantastic defensive performance here from the Netherlands. Lots of credit to them. Italy just aren't finding those opening frags, unfortunately. They need to be getting some grenade kills out. They need to be working in towards middle, I think. But they're just getting themselves picked off too early for my liking. And again, Blues with the deagle frag there onto Safa. That's 1 man down. Blues coming down. He's actually on a rampage. The leader taking down Goofy, with Blues also taking down Micro. Heavily tagged up is Umberto, and a really aggressive push. Mark chipping in with a few frags, and Mark getting himself up a double kill there on Umberto and Riddick. As 8-1, and again another really good run there from the Netherlands.
Look at Dins though. 6 assists. What is he doing?
Dins is just a massive team player.
But he is going to push the mid side, and he will find 1 player. Nope, actually Mirko will come out on top. And that's a little bit unlucky. That's why he has all these assists. Not being able to finish the kill to seal the deal. Meanwhile, Riddick gets himself a nice double kill to the leader. And whoa, Mark getting himself a double kill as well into Riddick and Goofy. 2-on-3, which looked to be like a quite easy round for Italy. It's come bad as Mark had himself a hat trick onto Mirko. 2-on-2 now. They did just spot a Mark there over at Link. Robert with his eyes peeled on the A side. Oh, lovely scope shot onto Sva. Just shutting him down easily on top A. And Robert once again onto Mbe. 9-1. Wow. I don't think Italy have any chance of getting it back into this game, really.
Like I said, Netherlands are pretty strong on this map. I don't know if it's because Italy aren't playing particularly well at the moment, which I don't think they are. Like I said, they're getting themselves really heavily caught out, and the tactics and what the Netherlands are doing at the moment seem to be working and paying dividends. Blues does take down Safar in the first frag. That is for the Netherlands. But Goofy does get a reply frag onto Deleter, and Riddick making his way down from Arches to Hardware, taking down Dins in the process. But Mark picking up a frag onto Goofy, but Mirko does take down Blues. That would appear to be a site relatively clear. Bomb's going to make its way towards it. It's only Robert left. And he does get a frag on to Umby. He's going to be looking in towards middle and mid-8. Scope is in hand. It's a 1 versus 2 situation, and it is against the scope. Bomb is actually going to go down there for Mirko. This is what they need, the Italians. They need to try and keep winning as many rounds as possible. Mirko getting himself caught out, going towards top A. There's still 37 seconds left on the clock, and Robert has got a lot of time to make his way in towards A, but Riddick is going to be trying to find him in the meantime. Hear him around. Make his way towards Blue, and Riddick knows that. He's just going to try and watch the cross here. He's going to play it safe. See how this one goes, and he does pick up the frag onto Robert, and that's 9-2. The Italians could really do with another round here if they stand any chance whatsoever in being able to stay in this map. Could give a word there.
This one is going to be really crucial. As Riddick does get the opening frag onto Dins, Mark back onto Mirko. Oh, Robert onto Swa.
That's through the smoke as well, timing on that.
I didn't see it though, but still Riddick does get a return frag onto the leader. With Blues back onto the Riddick instantly. Robert with a lovely scope shot once again onto Umbe. Robert really being spot on with these scope shots. But Goofy does find Mark. Now 1-on-2. Robert just going for that no scope, but Goofy's having none of it. Trying to go for the deagle. Misses the shot.
Well, that nade though.
No, really. 10-2. It is 10-2.
10-2 is a huge scoreline. Really, absolutely enormous. That is such a great defence there from the Netherlands. Italy didn't stand a chance, and they're really going to have to pull something magical out if they're going to win this map. But I think it might be worth them putting this one to bed, class it as a warm up, get things going, and then work it on to the next map. I think that's what's going to be best here. But I'm just tabbed out. And I have just seen we've got 108 viewers at this present moment. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in with us this evening. It's your shoutcasters are Tiggs and Brick. It's, like I said, we've got a good game, and we're just showing the dominance here of the Netherlands at this present moment with a 10-2 scoreline. But hopefully the Italians might be able to pull something back. Maybe not this map, but potentially something tomorrow, something on the next one. We shall see. It's going to be crucial. Obviously, if the Netherlands win the next map, then that's them through into the semi-finals. If not, then we're going into round 3 in regards to the maps. But again, 108 of you, thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please follow this. Please follow this stream, and make sure you are subscribing to Rick's YouTube channel in case you missed any of the action of this evening.
Yep, we're just waiting on a couple of players already up. What are they doing? Is CJC crashing again, or?
Typical.
Yeah, CJC crash. Can't have a game without a crash.
That's right. Would it be weird if they opened up this small back room? You know, back A.
What, back A?
You know, if you fly your camera towards back A, you've got that building where you can look through, right? And it's all empty. If you scroll up to the top, and imagine if this building was open.
Oh yeah. But that just the 2 garage doors. On the back side. You mean that one? Or?
No, not with the 2 garage doors. No. So like other sandbags, you got back scope house, haven't you? Back spawn house, and you got that building next to it on the left. If you're looking at it from sandbag.
If I'm looking out on sandbag towards A.
Yeah.
Then what? On the left.
Yeah, and no, not left. No, not with the 2 garages. Right, like, so you're looking at it like as if you're looking at spawn house, but it's to your left.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god. It just Rick, it's okay.
I know. My brain is fried. Too much pressure. Can't handle it.
Too much pressure. Can't handle it.
Alright, just waiting on Mirko.
I've just had a message, Rick, from somebody in regard from CGTV crew asking if he can cast with us. Rick, what we're saying. We still waiting on CGAC stuff, Rick?
Yeah.
I put something to you on bottom TeamSpeak as well. I don't know if you're able to have a look at it. Right, let's go and take this away then. It's, like I said to you, we're here with the Netherlands versus Italy. Currently 10-2. It's a massive, massive time here for the Italians, but they've started off well with Goofy and Mirko getting themselves 2 frags. It's good. But Din's playing very well with the SMG, taking down Umberto. A site seems to be not something that the Italians are too certain on holding, as they believe it could be a mid-B push. Goofy is sitting in towards the glitch with Mirko, sitting in towards hardware. Robert does pick up a frag onto Riddick though. All the Italians just need to try and stay tight. Robert taking down Mirko though. Italy started off ever so well, but they're now down 2 players, or 3 players, sorry, with only 2 players left. The Netherlands are going to make their way towards B site. I would have thought, but the leader does take down Safar, and Goofy does get a frag there onto Dins. He's now in a 1 versus 2 situation. Puts a nade towards there, and the leader is going to, in fact, get the bomb down towards A. Goofy playing it very, very tight in towards B alley. Doesn't want anyone to know where he is. But the bomb has gone down now towards A. And Robert mopping up the frag there, making it 11-2.
Wow, Robert going big once again. See what he's doing in the opening rounds here. Oh wow. Just a bouncing scope shot onto Goofy, but Riddick does come back with a nice double kill onto Dinsen. Robert Dinso, while he was dead, shut down Riddick. 3 on 3. Sva is gonna hold the A side, but he did just get spotted. As Blues will open up onto Mirko and Mbe down. The rotate is gonna go towards B. Sva is now in trouble as he finds himself in a 1 on 3. Does take up Mark, but didn't get the frag. Blues is there to mop it up, get himself a hat trick. Match point. It's all on to you, Tix.
And this is a Tiggs, especially when it does come to match points. It's 12-2. The Italians getting a royal hiding from the Netherlands. No opening frags just yet, but as soon as I say that, Mirko does take down Blues. This is the sort of things that they need. Taking down Mark and Riddick onto Dins. Mark getting himself a frag back for the Netherlands onto Safar, but that's only a grenade kill. Still 4 more to find here for the Netherlands. I'm going to watch Robert, see what this guy's got in store for us. Both hovering around towards Blue. I think just yet, but Umberto does take down the leader with a headshot. and Robert with 4 are fine, but if there's one person, it is him. As soon as I say that, Umberto does take him down. That's 12-3. Rick, do the honours.
Seems to be getting standard now, just giving each other the match point.
It's the way it is now.
Indeed, that's what we do now. Let's go with Dins. He's gonna go for the quick A push, but ooh, that flash in the face. That's gonna stop him down considerably as Umbe will get an easy frag onto Dins. Blues back onto Mirko, Riddick onto the leader. Blues actually did manage to get himself into A, but Umbe is gonna shut him down. Now the Netherlands are in a bit of trouble. Mark does find Sva. Riddick immediately back onto Mark. It's all onto Robert once again, this time in a 1-3. Can he do it? He's gonna have to go for the ball and pick it up, but Riddick's gonna pick out it. That's gonna make it 12-4.
Straight back to Tiggs for match point. 12-4 the score. Netherlands, they just did this one more round. They've got to try and keep themselves composed for this one. See how it goes, but Goofy does take down Dins. That's one SMG down, and again the Italians opening up the frags. That doesn't often stop the Netherlands. They've done this before. Mirko though taking down Blues. That's the other SMG down. 2 AKs in the scope left, and Mark, the other AK, doing some damage there onto Mirko, stopping his reign of terror. Seems to be now playing very, very slow. No aggression. Seem to be making their way in towards sites cautiously. Netherlands. The bomb is in the hands of Mark, and he is on a site sitting in with, it's Robert, I believe, who does have SMG in hand. Mark picks himself up the second frag onto Umberto. It's now a 3 versus 3. Delita heavily getting himself heavily tagged up, but Safar does take down Robert, but Delita does take down Riddick, and it's now 2 versus 2. Italy, Goofy and Safar still with it all to do. Bomb is in the hand of Mark, and he does get taken down there by Safar. Fantastic work there from him, and Safar with it all planned out, going to get himself in towards top A. But the bomb is at the bottom. Goofy needs to be watching that. Middle's being watched, and the bomb is picked up by Delita. I do know Chris has the capability of clutching this one, and I know his country needs him now. 33 seconds left on the clock. Gets the Deagle frag onto Safar. So Scope versus the AK. Bomb's going to go down on towards a site, and that's going to be
explosives
down. Delita making his way towards top A. Sitting tight, watching Wooden. But Goofy going up the way that the leader would think. No one's been spotted. Doesn't tickle the bomb while he's on the site. He's going to go have another look around, make sure he's not anywhere. The leader's going to be playing it tight. 20 seconds left on the clock. Goofy's going to have to make some sort of move for this soon, because the leader's most certainly not going to move. Fakes the bomb. And the Deagle frag onto from Goofy onto Delita. That's going to be the round for the Italians, making it 12-5. And is there a little glimpse of hope here for the Italians? A little bit of Italian magic potentially? Who knows? But they're now 12-5 the score, and they have picked up themselves about 2 or 3 rounds in a row now.
Wow, Goofy went big there to keep Italia in the game. He's actually going to go for the broken pick. Don't see that quite often anymore. This time, he don't get any frags. Riddick out onto Blues. We have got some Dutchies actually pushing the mid side, but Dins will get picked off by Mirko. Robert back into Riddick. 3 on 4. Robert into this blue house area, with Goofy still lurking around there. Towards spawn, recover his health. See, Mirko is actually pushed out quite heavily, and he's just been spotted by Robert. Mirko needs to be careful, as Mark is there, ready and waiting for him. 3 on 3 now. Goofy though, shutting down Robert, the danger man so far for the Netherlands. Together with Blues, but he's already dead. Now just holding an angle on B. Deleter trying to find something to delete, but will he be able to do so? Spots a player. To the top A. Mark though does finish off Goofy on B long. Now surely the Netherlands will go towards B with just 1 player defending it. Mark is just gonna go out, but Umbe's there to receive him. Wow, is this the comeback? Is this the comeback?
The comeback is real. The comeback is real. Italy playing some fantastic defence. You know, this makes it great for casting, that's for sure. But I feel like this is going to be the round that the Netherlands pull back, but the scope battle getting fired off here. Goofy does take down Robert. Could well be wrong here because there's been 3 frags taken from the Italians, and Blues does pick up a frag finally onto Riddick. They need that 1. It's now 4 versus 2. Blues and Mark still up for the Netherlands, but as soon as I say that, Goofy does shut down Blues. There's 4 people to find, and he's sitting at spawn with the bomb. And the Italians just need to play it tight. They've got all the time in the world to play with. Mark is going to try and play a little bit more aggressive here towards a site. Shots being rattled off in towards mid, but Zavar taking him down, and that's 12-7. Italy now in a fantastic position. Momentum is definitely flowing their way. What can they do now?
Well, still one more round for the Netherlands to win, as Robert will down Goofy. Yeah, B-long push has got to come out for the Dutchies. Just gonna charge it down, but Blue is actually being Burko onto his own teammate, which is not a good thing. Definitely not with the last round, and the Netherlands having a match point, but Riddick though does come in with a double frag onto Robert and Duns, shutting down this B push. Now it's all on to Mark and the leader. Make that just Mark.
That's a silly peak.
1, 2. It's far down. Mirko and Riddick to find. Mirko actually taking up Mark quite heavily with the deagle. Mark is just gonna recover his health. To the broken wall. Pick around the corner, but Mirko is still there, ready and waiting for him. Needs to be careful. Mirko is gonna shut him down. 12-8. And wow, Italy just taking round after round for now.
They are. Yeah, the momentum is flowing in favour of the Italians here. They're doing a great job. I hope they don't change anything and do anything too stupid and get themselves caught out, that's for sure. No opening frags just yet, but as soon as I say that, Rigger does take down the leader with Umberto taking down Dint. Fantastic opportunities here for the Italians. Tags, but no frags as well. Bottom seems to be a bit of a problem here, but they got it all tied up. But Robert does finally get a frag for the Netherlands, with Mark steaming himself in towards A, taking down Safar, and Mark 2 in work, getting himself a double kill, and Blues taking down Mirko. Everybody in A down. It's all on the arms of, in the hands of Rigic. And gets taken down there from Blues. 13-8 just score, but the Italians did themselves a lot of justice there. They played very, very well.